Hey everybody, welcome. I'd like you to be my guest at a ceremony some consider to be unnatural. And by that, I am talking about an unboxing ceremony for an original Kenner 1983 Return of the Jedi Han Solo action figure with camo trench coat. A lot of people would consider this to be blasphemous and would never consider opening a sealed package, but this happens to be a cut card, and I feel like that is a nice loophole to have an affordable figure that I can open up, and then I will have a figure to add to my small collection of vintage figures that I know have never been touched by anybody else outside the factory and myself, which is Darth Vader, Bib Fortuna, Lando Calrissian, Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker, and Wicket W. Warwick. And then over here also to witness this ceremony are some other very special figures in my collection, which are figures that have been held by the actor who played the character. So I've got my Alan Tudyk K2SO. Diego Luna one time held this Cassian Andor figure. I wish it was I wish both of these were vintage collection figures, but these figures are now imbibed with power for being held. I don't believe in that kind of thing, but if I did, they certainly would. And of course, here's the Mace Windu that was one time, about 20 years ago now, held by Sam Jackson himself. And he also held the Mace Windu Jedi Starfighter that he had never seen before, and he was surprised by it as it's not in the movie. It's an expanded universe toy, and he said he signed it for me and said, I didn't know I had my own Millennium Falcon, something along those lines. I've not dusted this off properly, but he did sign it right there. It's faded quite a bit, but that was his reaction to seeing his own ship for the first time. So I was excited to be there for that. So, I understand that a lot of people might be upset by what they're about to see, so you can just tell the kids to leave the room, or tell the 45-year-olds to leave the room, and turn your head if you don't want to see this. But this is some pretty rare ASMR right here. The opening of a Star Wars action figure. Here, I'll do it right up close. Uh-oh. I already dropped the gun and lost it. Oh, jeez. Alright, there it is. No turning back now. Here is Han Solo. Never been touched by anybody else. And his trench coat. It's perfect. Perfect quality mint action figure. Looking good. When I opened the Darth Vader after all that time, look at that. He was damaged by being in the package so long. So see, you can't leave them in the package forever because they will deteriorate then and there. So, alright, he dropped his gun, but let me grab that. Oh. Oh, and it's a nice solid black plastic version of this blaster. A lot of them are very blue plastic. Alright, so let's see. I had one of these when I was a kid, and it was my official Han Solo because my my original Han Solo had been worn down pretty well, and was, I never thought the Rick Ocasek one was a very good likeness. In my opinion, that would be this one right here. This wasn't my original one. I did get it replaced with one with a better paint job, but I never thought the Rick Ocasek Han Solo was a very good representation. Even though he was my Han Solo for years, I didn't have a Bespin Han Solo when I was a kid, because I already had a Han Solo, so I had to beg my mom to get me another one when this guy finally came out. So that was, there it is. Han Solo, you are more mature, you are a better sculpt, a pretty much better likeness of Harrison Ford. Nice. Okay. This Han Solo is really fantastic. I just don't even want to move his arms. I don't want to move him at all. I'll just stand him up with his friends. What was great about this figure, he definitely held his weapon well. I don't know why they gave Bespin Han Solo a Bespin gun, because he never held one of those. Alright, so here's everybody. Welcome to the club, Han. Welcome to our special club.